Let's talk about condominiums and condo fees in Cambridge and Somerville, Massachusetts. So there are different styles of condo associations here, and the most informal would be a smaller association that does not have a formal monthly condo fee and just simply pays the bills as they come in. Typically, these associations are 2 or 3 units and are self-managed, and they just have a few line items like master insurance, possibly snow removal. And rather than having a separate set aside monthly condo fee for each unit owner, a bill comes in and then they pay it, each paying their portion based on percentage of common elements. So that's very informal. And you do see this in certain smaller associations where there are long-standing owners often with mutual trust. And it just seems with such limited expenses that when a bill comes in, they each pay their portion. And typically one person is responsible for seeing to the payment for the vendor, say the master insurance company or the snow removal outfit. Then secondly, and this perhaps might be the most common, is a small self-managed 2 or 3 or 4 unit association here in Cambridge or Somerville. And there is a bank account in the name of the association. There is the collection of a monthly condo fee, and that's determined from an annual budget that's prepared. And then a particular member of the association has assumed responsibility to just make sure that everything is in order, that monthly collection of condo fee is occurring, and that the money allocated to that account is utilized to pay bills as they come due. Now, standard line items in a condo association budget will include, first and foremost, the master insurance premium for the condo association master insurance policy. There may be exterior maintenance, snow removal, sometimes water and sewer. There could be interior hallway cleaning if it's a building with a common hallway. There could be some gardening expenses. And very often there's contribution to a reserve fund, which ends up putting money aside for some unexpected future expense. So say, for example, the building has to paint the exterior and comes time to get estimates, and the 3-unit association has decided, yes, we're going to paint the exterior and the cost is $17,000. They may offset the need for a special assessment with each owner contributing its portion based on percentage of common elements in the group by utilizing some set-aside funds in the reserve if they have one. So if they're adding to the reserve each month, they may over time have collected $5, $10, $15, $20,000 and be able to use that money when a special project or an emergency expense emerges. So not every association in the self-managed category will have a reserve. These are typically smaller 2 or 3 unit associations, but very often they do. So, and then continuing on with the realities of condo fees and condo associations, the third type, if you will, would be a larger association, typically with more units, that will have professional management. And that's an additional line item and expense. And they may have additional line items that smaller associations don't have, such as elevator. And again, because it's a bigger association, each line item might be more expensive. And therefore, overall, generally speaking, the condo fee could be higher, just simply because it's a bigger association with larger line items and larger expenses. And typically these larger associations have the requirement to have a reserve and the contributions of each owner through their condo fee to the reserve. Now look, since the 12-story Champlain Tower in the Miami suburb of Surfside collapsed in June of 2021, it triggered across the country that many associations needed to take stock of the overall condition of the building and discover if they were, via a feasibility study, typically on track to properly maintain the building or catch up on any deferred maintenance, and if they had enough money on hand or were planning to have enough money on hand via either special assessments or increases in condo fees to care for and attend to the maintenance required at the building. So that's a lot to take in, from self-managed with bills paid as they come in to more completely organized self-managed with, a budget and a formal condo fee to a larger association with professional management. But, the bottom line is that if you are in the market to buy a condominium in Cambridge or Somerville, Somerville, you'll want to learn as much as possible about the condo fee and what it includes, and if there is a reserve and how much is in it, and if there have been any recent special assessments for projects that the association undertook that required contributions of funds by each unit owner beyond what was collected via the condo fee and put into the reserve. So you can take measure and get an overall sense of the health of the association at the point you're considering it. Now, look, some associations have excellent records and can make available a lot of information regarding the association and budget or budgets and recent assessments. Others are not so organized, right? And everyone's different. Some buyers will insist on a lot of information to feel comfortable moving forward, and others will be at ease with an association that's not keeping, type A type records and is a little more relaxed in their approach. So you just need to dive in, if you will, to discover what is available about the association and its condo fee and its budget and its history of expenses and its reserve. Do your due diligence. Seek to uncover, discover, and understand to the best of your ability, often with the assistance of your buyer's agent, what there is to be known so that you can make an informed decision as part and parcel of your condo doc and budget review contingency as to whether or not you feel at ease with the budget, the monthly condo fee, if any, the reserve, if any. And, so look, if you're going to join this family, if you will, enter into the condo association, have you decided that you have the information you need to feel comfortable with proceeding forward and entering into the family and becoming a member of it? So hopefully this has been helpful to you as you give thought to condominiums in Cambridge and Somerville and condo fees. Look, they can be as little as a couple $100 a month, and they can be as much as in excess of $1,000 a month, depending on the size of the association, depending on the amenity package and what the line items are that you're paying for each and every month. My name is Charles Cherney. I'm a top residential real estate agent here serving buyers and sellers in Cambridge and Somerville. Reach out by text, telephone, or email if I can be of service to you in delving deeper into the question of condos and condo fees here in Cambridge and Somerville. Be in touch. Take care.